A weep hole on a water pump is typically between the bearings and seal. OEMs know that the shaft seal will leak small amounts of coolant that will normally turn into a crust that could look like rust or the color of the coolant. You can see it here. A weep hole cannot be sealed with epoxy to cure a leak. The shaft seal will not seal without the weep hole due to the pressure differential between the outside atmosphere and the pressure inside the cooling system. Seals on the pump shaft seal better as the cooling system pressure increases due to the design of the seal's lips. Small leaks from the shaft seal on the water pump are normal. It is easy to see the weep holes on some engines, like on this water pump. However, the weep hole design on engines like a Nissan VQ-V6 can be seen here on this pump. But it looks like the hole will be covered during installation by the front cover. But the weep hole meets up with a slot in the housing that channels the coolant to a hole just above the motor mount. This arrangement can also be seen on popular engines like the Chrysler 2.7 V6. This design is intentional. A conventional weep hole for both engines could cause coolant to enter the crankcase and dilute the oil if the water pump seal has failed. But with a coolant passage for the weep hole, the coolant drains out the side of the block and even the front cover. This is where it gets interesting. Some technicians are not aware of the weep hole in the passages. They will see the leak on the side of the block and assume it's a leaking freeze plug or a crack in the block, but is actually the water pump. If you're replacing a water pump on an engine that has a hidden weep hole, you might want to take some compressed air and blow out the passage to remove any dried coolant or even debris. I'm Andrew Markell. Thank you very much.